Jeff Hardy finally breaks silence after his WWE release. Kevin Owens claims a top champion should have accepted his help from him. And Liv Morgan wants to meet Disappointed Liv Girl. What's up, everyone? I'm Jose G, and there's a lot to talk about in today's Sportskeeda Wrestling WWE News Roundup. Never miss brand new content by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Jeff Hardy breaks his silence after WWE release. Jeff Hardy has finally opened up about his WWE release. The charismatic enigma has also teased a huge match with his brother Matt Hardy. Hardy was recently let go by WWE, and the news took the wrestling world by storm. The former world champion reportedly refused WWE's offer of rehab and was released as a result. Jeff Hardy has now made his first appearance since getting released from WWE. The former WWE champion appeared on Matt Hardy's Twitch stream and took a hilarious jibe at his WWE release. He added that he wants to team up with Matt Hardy in an Ultimate Deletion match somewhere down the line. Before getting released from WWE, Jeff Hardy had spoken up about his future with the company. The former WWE champion was gunning for Roman Reigns' Universal title. Unfortunately, it looks like Jeff Hardy's dream of becoming the Universal champion won't come to fruition. After how things ended between the two parties, one wonders if WWE would be interested in bringing him back in the distant future. During Matt Hardy's live stream on Twitch, Jeff Hardy seemed to be in good spirits. It remains to be seen what he has in store for his fans in the next coming months. We at Sportskeeda Wrestling wish Jeff Hardy the very best for his future. WWE Hall of Famer comments on Xavier Woods as King of the Ring. Booker T has commented on Xavier Woods' run as the WWE King of the Ring. The Hall of Famer knew it would be a problem for him to take on the role because he broke the mold as King Booker. The six-time world champion had a memorable run as the Monarch after winning the 2006 King of the Ring tournament. During his recent appearance on the Devon Dudley's Table Talk podcast, Booker T stated that if anyone can pull off the King of the Ring gimmick, it's Xavier Woods. He added that it'll always be difficult for someone to take on that role because he did it best. While there have been many winners, the Hall of Famer believes he broke the mold as the King of the Ring. He proclaimed that even fans acknowledge the superiority of King Booker. Booker T is one of the most decorated wrestlers of all time. He held the WCW World Heavyweight Championship 5 times. In WWE, he has held several titles, including the Intercontinental Championship, United States, and Tag Team Championships. Booker T's last televised match in WWE was at WrestleMania 28, where he competed in a 12-man tag team match. He currently runs his own promotion, Reality of Wrestling, molding the superstars of tomorrow. Kevin Owens claims a top champion should have accepted help from him. On Monday Night Raw, Kevin Owens offered his help to rival WWE champion Big E. In the aftermath of Raw, Kevin Owens shared a screen grab of one of his notes which read, "Let us help you, Big E." During the show, he and Rollins offered to help the WWE champion before his main event match against Lashley, but the latter refused. The former Universal Champion shared the note on social media and sarcastically claimed that the WWE Champion should have considered his and Rollins' help on Raw. In another screenshot of his notes, Kevin Owens reiterated his previous point. This time, the prizefighter hilariously used emoticons, including one thumb down, one angry face, one lobster, and a broken heart. On Monday Night Raw, Big E, Seth Rollins, and Kevin Owens faced Bobby Lashley in their respective singles matches. The Almighty had to win them all in order to guarantee his place at WWE's Day 1 event. After defeating KO and Rollins, Lashley shifted his focus towards Big E. During the match, Rollins and Owens tried their best to assist Big E in order to make sure Lashley didn't get added to the WWE title match at Day 1. However, the WWE champion didn't appreciate the help. Eventually, both Lashley and Big E put Rollins and Owens through tables, and the two men preferred to end their match one-on-one. Unfortunately for Big E, he was hit in the knee by MVP with his cane, who got into the ring as a helping hand for Lashley. Thus, the Almighty won the match and confirmed his place at Day 1. Big E will now defend his WWE Championship in a fatal 4-way match against Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Bobby Lashley at the Day 1 pay-per-view. Sonya Deville opens up on her relationship with Vince McMahon. Sonya Deville has revealed that she has developed a great relationship with WWE Chairman Vince McMahon over the years. Deville returned with a new character after being beaten in a loser leaves WWE match to Mandy Rose at SummerSlam last year. Along with Adam Pearce, she currently serves as an authority figure for Raw and SmackDown. In a recent interview with TalkSport, Sonya Deville heaped praise on Vince McMahon, stating that he's always supportive and receptive of what she wants to do. Sonya Deville's last singles match in WWE was at last year's SummerSlam pay-per-view event. She was scheduled to face Naomi on SmackDown last week, but the match never happened. Deville commented on not being active in the ring right now. She has mentioned that as a performer, it's important to have diversity in terms of character. Sonya Deville is great on her on-screen role as a WWE official. However, many fans would still like to see her perform in the ring more often, as there are plenty of stars that she could face. Liv Morgan wants to meet Disappointed Liv Girl. Liv Morgan says she wants to find the Disappointed Liv Girl and send her a letter or a video to thank her for the support and apologize to her if she let her down. Last week on Monday Night Raw, Becky Lynch defeated Morgan to retain her Raw Women's Championship. Many fans weren't happy with the result, as they were rooting for Liv to capture her first title in WWE. One person, however, was more unhappy than everyone else. After the match concluded, the camera cut to a little girl in the crowd with a sad look on her face. Fans began referring to her as Sad Liv Girl or Disappointed Liv Girl. During her appearance on El Brunch de WWE, Liv Morgan said she wants to meet the fan and apologize to her. She also wants to let the girl know that it isn't over and she'll keep fighting to win the Raw Women's Championship. Liv Morgan undoubtedly deserves another chance at the Raw Women's title. Becky Lynch had to cheat to retain her title, meaning she didn't win fair and square, and that Liv Morgan was a much greater threat to her reign than she might have cared to admit. Liv Morgan stated that she'd love to share the ring with the man once again, and she hopes that she gets the match. WWE's next pay-per-view event, Day 1, is set to take place on January 1st. The match could occur on the show, and it would be a huge shock if Becky dropped the championship to Liv Morgan. Thanks for watching today's Sportskeeda Wrestling WWE News Roundup. For exclusive content that you never want to miss, you gotta subscribe to our YouTube channel and smash that notification bell so you never miss whenever we drop brand new content. Follow us on all social media and download the Sportskeeda app for the most up-to-date stories in the world of wrestling.